What's up, guys? Hello. So, welcome to our podcast channel, Duocast 1v1. And I'm back here hosting another guest after a while. It's been 2 to 3 months, I guess. And I don't know if Soham has underscored this point or not, but we are going to host our podcast simultaneously from now on. So, now I'm doing like I am hosting a podcast. The next time he will host, and so on. So, today we have someone who is into aviation field, and she will be sharing a lot of informative topics, and she will be um, sharing a lot of interesting topics which she has experienced in her life yet. So it would be a great podcast. And before starting the podcast, I would like to emphasize on this point that you have shown a lot of support and love towards our last two podcasts. So thank you so much for that, and it means a lot to us. And the only point which you guys are missing is you guys are not following our Insta channel, and you're not subscribing. You have not subscribed to our YouTube channel. So please, it's a kind request. So do that. And apart from that, love you guys. So let's start with our podcast.
Let's do that.
Hi, Khushi.
Hello.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
It's been great.
So, you have been into aviation field.
Mm-hmm.
So, my first question is I would like to ask you, what was your initial point? Like when did you cue this? Because we live in the country where there is a stereotype, right? That our parents mostly tell us to go into the engineering field or like medical field. So, what cued you into going into such a field which is not normal in this country? Like, of course, it's an upcoming field. बहुत लोग अभी जा रहे हैं ये field में भी. So, what was the initial point? Like, what was the beginning stage of your life जब तेरे को लगा कि okay, this is the field which I want to go in.
See, to be very honest, this started when I was in the 8th standard, and I
Okay.
still remember this was right before I had taken a trip to Dubai with my family. But point being that this was in the 8th standard, and I have a family friend of mine who was she was wanting to becoming a pilot, and I was kind of following her process and everything, and
Yeah.
I was like, okay, like this is something that I would maybe want to do. Initially, how it started was definitely it was the lifestyle. Because let's be honest, everybody who looks at pilots, they're like, oh, like they have the lifestyle, it's the
Yeah.
hotels, it's the travel, it's the money. It's only once you come into it you realize that it's not that, which we will emphasize on later.
Right.
But it started off with the lifestyle aspect of it, but uh, I think it was just the fact that me personally, I did not want to do anything which was very stereotypical, which was very like jo sab kar rahe
Sab
hain.
kar
I've
rahe hain,
always been a
yeah.
person who wants to do something a little extra. Anything it could be, even if it's just like dressing up to the gym. I want to do something a little extra, you know. So this was like, okay, let me do something which is out of the box. Little did I know that the journey is gonna be like a journey to remember. But yeah, that's how it started. But aage ka to then in the next questions.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
however it happens.
Yeah. So like I want to ask you this.
Hmm.
Like being in a passenger's perspective,
Yeah.
what did you feel when you first entered into the cockpit? Like that's like a mystery for me. Okay, so मेरे को नहीं पता कि क्या रहता है cockpit में वगैरह. So I want to know about it.
The thing is, I like recently, so when we start our training, right? So the aircraft that we fly is usually a Cessna 172, which is a four-seater aircraft.
Okay.
And that is not much like a very cockpity feeling that you get in a bigger aircraft, like the bigger jets that Indigo, Air India has, the bigger jets, right?
Yeah.
So those are propeller driven, and these are obviously the engine driven. So fact being कि वो cockpit वाला feeling I got when I was training to fly the Airbus 320.
Okay.
Where you see, all the lights above and below, and everywhere it's just lights and switches and everything.
Right.
I think it's just the fact that along the journey of it all, the fascination is always there, of course. But once you fly a Cessna or you fly an Airbus 320,
Yeah.
The responsibility that you have in both of them, it's the same. I mean, obviously, an Airbus 320, the bigger jets has like 120 passengers around, not 120, more than that, passengers sitting
yeah.
behind you. But it's just the fact that as a pilot, I need to make sure that the safety is there. Even if I'm flying a smaller jet, it's just gonna be me, like a smaller Cessna, right? So when I was flying the solo aircraft, like when I was flying the aircraft solo, it was just me and the aircraft. But at the end of it, that's more thrilling and that's more scary because it's just you in the air alone. There's
Right.
nobody sitting behind. If
Yeah.
anything happens, you are the one who has to kind of, take into account कि क्या हुआ है. तुमको डरना नहीं है because you don't have any other option. Like obviously I'm a human. There have been instances where
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have gotten shit scared, but you have to kind of, take back your, you know what, you have to land the aircraft at the end, which what takes off has to land some or the other day. So, but as in the cockpit, it's a different experience. I think that is why the fascination is there throughout with everybody, that we want to see the cockpit. We want to see the pilots in the cockpit because it's a different field. It's a
Yeah.
completely, it's an office that everybody should, I mean, it's beautiful.
Right,
It's very
right,
nice.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to like emphasize on that point which you just mentioned. That what was like the first feeling when you entered the cockpit? That's a different thing. But what, like, how do you manage the focus which is required to fly a plane? Because you require both technical precision and mental stability
Yeah.
to fly a plane. So I know that there are CRM systems, right? Like
Yeah,
the crew resource management systems. Yeah. They what do they exactly do? Like do they train you, or like
No,
what is the
no.
thing
So,
exactly?
the way to get that focus inside a cockpit is completely cut off. You cut off from the outside world.
Yeah.
You have to do that. I mean, that is, I think, a kind of a mental switch that you have to do. And I knew that once I get into the airlines, that is something that I will have to do. When I was training, I made sure that I was not just training to fly the aircraft, but to also be a pilot.
Yeah.
Because there's a huge difference between a flyer and a pilot. A flyer and a very like one of my mentors had mentioned that in the initial stages, which actually stuck in my head. Okay, so a
Yeah.
flyer is anybody who can fly a plane. You can
right.
teach a monkey to fly a plane; he'd be able to do it.
Oh, really?
It's not that difficult. If you just have to fly the plane, it's not that difficult. But being a pilot comes with a lot more than just knowing how to fly the plane.
Exactly.
Like now, now the new aircrafts, they're quite automated. But that goes a lot more than it comes with discipline, the way you show up, the way, I mean, let me ask you something. If you are gonna enter into an aircraft and you see the pilots walking by you, there's somebody who is, his uniform is all over the place and he looks very drowsy, almost like he has not slept at all or whatever. Would you be comfortable entering that aircraft?
Hell no.
Exactly. So he is a flyer because obviously he knows how to fly the plane, but he's not pilot. That's not, like, in my eyes, that's very different. So coming back to your question, I forgot what was your question. Really?
I was asking you that
The CRM as well.
systems,
So crew resource management is it's not like a management. It is it's a technique, or you could say it's something, I'm not getting the right word, but it's something that you need to do. Crew resource in the sense, like, how am I talking to, say, like when I enter the cockpit, I'll be going as a first officer.
Yeah.
So how am I talking to the captain? Okay. Like, if, say, for example, hypothetically, if he's doing something wrong, or if his decision is not aligning with what I think is correct, obviously I cannot overshadow him because he has tremendous number of hours. Like, wo mujhse double, triple, 4 times other hours hai uske paas. But there's a way of me even to tell him that, Captain, this is what I think should be done. So that is a way to deal with them. Then it comes to your crew as well, which is the cabin crew. How do you deal with them? It also comes with the passengers. But passengers is not that much of in like the crew resource management, but it's more about how you as an individual is dealing with everything that comes along with flying an aircraft. It's not just flying, it comes with the crew, the ATC, the ground staff, your captain. So that is crew resource management. How you resource out the best of every crew that's around you. That is what it is.
Yeah. So like what includes in your like a day of your pilot training vagara, basically?
So when I was training for my pilot, I don't know exactly how an airline pilot's life is yet.
Yeah.
But then, but like as much as I've asked my friends, it's really bad. So yeah, like there are no sleeping hours in general.
Oh, wow.
Like you come home at 2 in the afternoon because you've had a red eye flight. Red eye flights are the night flights that you do. You come at 2 in the afternoon, you sleep, you wake up in the night when everybody else is sleeping, and then your day starts. But now you're like, what to do? But as a trainee, I remember during the days when I used to have like a night flight. At the end of our training, we have to do night flights, right?
Yeah.
So my reporting to the base used to be at around, I think 5, if I'm not wrong. So like in the morning, you get up, you go for a workout, because that is again something that you have to keep in mind, because the medicals are one major thing. Like, but that's the thing, we try as pilots to keep our medical in check. The disciplined ones, they really do. I have just gotten into it. I have to cultivate that more. So that's what, like, my breakfast, whatever, you have to do your workout, you have to come home, you have to study what has happened in the previous flight. You have to also look into the weather for what you are gonna fly into today.
True.
I still remember I used to have flights where I'm just like, on the circuit pattern, I'm on the downwind, I can see like around 5 nautical miles away, which is around like 10 kilometers. I used to see like this big cloud, and it's nighttime, so you can't see clouds much during nighttime. But it was so this thing because the lightning was happening inside the cloud. And thundering, you don't hear it as much because you're wearing the headsets. You know, so itna nahi tha. But then those were some scary flights, but only if you've done your weather research before you get into a flight. Because like I said, if I am solo, I'm the person who has to take all the decisions. Even if there's a gut feeling in me that day I do not feel like flying, I have to tell that, sir, I do not feel like flying, because once I've taken off, who's gonna land me?
But like, what remedies do you take to, build such kind of focus inside yourself? Like, what do you do?
To be very honest, you have to build that mindset where it's do or die, because this profession is do or die. There is no two ways about it. You either take that decision or it's gonna go wrong. And in aviation, one thing is that it's not just one single mistake that has cultivated into incidents happening or accidents happening. It is a series of small mistakes, and it need not be from the pilots, because as an aircraft, the engineers are there, the ATC is there. We are flying. I won't say we are just flying, but then what we are doing is one part of it. But from the beginning itself, like say for example, if the people, there was this one, just to brief you, there was this one accident that happened where there was this aircraft which stalled. So stall is like this, how your aircraft goes, and the angle of attack increases, and it just itna बढ़ जाता है कि there's no lift to the aircraft. It just stalls and it just dropped down. And why that happened is because it was a military transport aircraft, if I'm not wrong. There were some weapons and kuch tha andar. And the crew which had put all the things inside the aircraft, they had not locked one of the cars, some military, I don't know, something jiske karan whatever the vehicle was, which was inside the aircraft, which had to be transported, it went behind. Like it slipped behind, and that is why the aircraft turned like this. It stalled and it just dropped, and that was it. So it's a series of mistakes. It's not just flying ki pilot ne kuch galti kari. Weather mein kuch aa gaya. You never know.
Yeah. And one concern is always the bird attack, yeah?
That is there, but understand that it's not going inside the engines, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Because our windshields and the windows that you have, like even when you sit as a passenger, you'll see, if you look thoroughly through the window that outside, you see the layers to the window. It's not just one layer. So it's quite well protected. But yes, when the birds get inside the engine and jab engine fire lag jata hai, because obviously there's an external thing coming inside the engine.
You can't avoid that, right?
You cannot actually avoid it. The thing is, but there are a few people, I am not remembering the term, but the people on the airport before the takeoff, they'll shoot this one gunshot. You see, whatever birds that are going to be around, they fly away. You will see that when you're T2, Mumbai ke T2 mein, if you're just like lining up before the takeoff, there'll be this one guy standing in the middle of the grass. He just give a gunshot. It's not always, but it depends. Usually during the migration period jab hota hai. So yeah, Navi Mumbai, I feel like might have that problem, because it's surrounded with mangroves and all that area, right? So I feel like that could be one of a problem, but it's okay. Everything comes with its own risks. You just have to choose which one you want to take.
Yeah. And as a passenger, एक डर हमेशा रहता है कि turbulence, people always get afraid, like they usually vomit because of turbulence, high turbulence, I feel like. But does that affect you as being a pilot?
No. See, I think that it's just the fact, like as humans, we don't like uncertainty. you know, and
Yeah.
as
But like,
passengers,
do
I
you guys
feel like,
feel it the exact same
of course we
as
do.
the
I mean, it's the
passengers do?
same body,
Yeah,
right? It's a small body that's going inside. We feel it, but it's just the fact that because we know
Hmm.
that this is not the bad area. It's not a gray area. We have a weather radar in front of us. So there are different zones which, according to the amount of precipitation जो होता
Yeah.
है cloud में, तो
Right.
उसके according we have that color zones. So if it is really bad, we won't enter into a cloud which is really bad, like a cumulonimbus cloud जिसमें it's a towering, like a cotton clouds जो होते हैं, तो those are cumulus clouds. So if there are such clouds, we won't actually enter into a weather. But yes,
Yeah.
the winds we cannot. You know, when you're coming in during rainy season to land in Mumbai airport, you can't control the weather there. So it
Exactly.
is, I think the only reason why passengers get so scared is because nothing is in their control. Like I remember a small example, like when I drive a car, if somebody else is driving, like your father, if you're driving with your father, he'll be very, you know, this thing because you're driving his car. The car
Yeah.
is not in his control. That is why he's
Exactly.
getting panicky. But he
Yeah.
knows that you're driving fine.
Hmm.
So it's just the fact that nothing is in their control, and well, obviously, if you are up there, you know, something happens to the car, तुम फिर भी साइड में लगा सकते हो. ट्रेन को कुछ हुआ, रोक सकते हो. एयरक्राफ्ट को नहीं रोक सकते
कुछ
तुम
नहीं कर
बीच में.
सकते,
So I think
yeah.
it's just that.
Even a slight change can, fuck up everything.
It happened with me. I was coming from Delhi, I think,
shit.
and no.
Actually, you are not flying.
No,
na?
I was not
Obviously,
flying
yeah.
there. No, I have flown in really bad weather. So
Oh, wow.
it has been. So when we had to do cross country flights during our training
हाँ.
times, where we go for like 250 knot, like 500 किलोमीटर की flight हम करके आ रहे हैं. Like nautical miles हम aviation में बोलते हैं. So there used to be times when, you know, it used to be very sunny. So we have like updrafts, downdrafts, like air going up, down. So aircraft is going up and down. And we have a lot of gusty winds. मतलब 20 नॉट की विंड कभी ये साइड से आ रही है, कभी ये साइड से आ रही है, वही विंड चेंज हो रही है, या
Unpredictable,
उसका यू नो वेलोसिटी इज इंक्रीजिंग डिक्रीजिंग. सो in that this thing summer season mein, and I was training at a place where it was very hot. So because of the air density difference and all of that, it was, we used to fly in a lot of gusts to a point that मुझे landing उस गंदे weather में इतनी आदत हो गई थी that I was not able to land the aircraft when there was no weather, like एकदम smooth no winds में the landing was not that good क्योंकि मुझे उस landing की आदत हो गई थी where, you know, you have to really struggle with the control column.
Right.
But yeah, just like as passengers, I would just say that, you know, just know that when there's turbulence, the pilots are chilling inside the cockpit. So if they are chilling inside the cockpit, then you can also chill out. But you can't, it's a fear, yaar, wo hoga.
But like, what does the beginning training look like? Like, do they usually let you train on a simulator or?
No. So how it starts with is that they will, obviously there are ground, you have to give some subjects exams like navigation, meteorology, regulation. So regulation is to know when you're flying an aircraft, what all do you need to keep in your head, like with regards to the airspace and all of that. Meteorology is obviously the weather and all of that. Navigation as well, how do you navigate the aircraft? You know, you can't just take off and go anywhere. So that's the gist of it. When you start the aircraft, the first thing that they'll do is an AirX. AirX is an air experience where an instructor will take you. He's flying. कुछ नहीं, तुमको सिर्फ बैठना है just to get the feel, because you as passengers also, we never fly in a Cessna. You will always fly Cessna, that four-seater wali aircraft.
Yeah.
So you will always fly in the Airbus C-20s and Boeings and all of that. So to get used to that aircraft, there's something known as an air experience. And after that, they'll teach you basic things like taxiing the aircraft to the runway, where I will obviously be sitting with an instructor.
Right.
Then comes stall recovery. अगर तुम्हारा aircraft भी stall हो गया तो then there are turns with the aircrafts, and like there are step by step you have to how to climb with an aircraft, descend with an aircraft, power setting और वो सब तुमको सिखाएंगे. Then comes your circuits where तुमने take off किया, you make a circuit like this and you come in for a landing. So that they'll teach you, that you do for a few hours. Then you'll go to another थोड़ा distance में जाके you have to fly there for some time and then come back. So there is baby steps. You know, not everything तुमको एक साथ नहीं. But then India का training and US की training में बहुत फर्क है. बहुत ज्यादा फर्क है. And if anybody is watching, anybody wants to go for pilot training, US is a better place. I think experience, it's the exposure that the people there get, because वहाँ पे aviation is we are 100 years behind, I feel like, when it comes to training. You know, because वहाँ पे exposure is like, I have my friends who have trained from the US and they used to be like, we took off from one airport, reached to another airport, and वहाँ पे they just got down, parked their aircraft, कुछ खा लिया, घूम लिया उस एरिया में, आ गए फिर से, take the aircraft, go somewhere else to the another airport. So you're flying and building hours, which you need, because as a pilot, what you're known for is your hours.
Exactly.
Hours is all that
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
And uske saath saath you're also exploring, and you get used to different airfields. Some of them are controlled. Some of them have landed behind the Airbus 320s. Like our aircraft is this small and Airbus is this big.
Airbus
So
is
landing
so
behind that is also
yeah.
exposure that you get, right? But
Right.
that doesn't happen in India. So
Hmm.
exposure is something which is really good over
Also, I
there.
feel like we don't have enough facilities compared
We
to the
don't, but
US.
we're getting there. We're getting
We are
there.
getting
Like
there.
aviation as a sector in India has been improving a lot. We have
Hmm.
gotten so many new airports now, like all the
Exactly,
regional
yeah.
airports, and
Even
that is
the
why the
Navi
regional
Mumbai,
airlines are coming.
yeah.
Navi Mumbai Airport is beautiful. Never
Yep,
been there,
yep.
but sure.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you also mentioned automation in between your
Yeah.
conversation. So I would like to ask you, how do you feel will AI and automation rule this aviation industry in the next 10 years, 15 years maybe? What do you think?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this is something that had come up. Like
Because-
I had read an article
Yeah.
beach mein, where it was like they want like, will AI or robots take over pilots?
I feel like it's inevitable, but because
It is inevitable, but I think see, at the end, humans are the ones who are traveling there. And if you can't even trust humans to fly the aircraft, do you really think you'll sit in an aircraft where robots are flying that aircraft? See, because as humans, like even as pilots, at the end we're flying a machine.
yeah,
So
right.
तुम कितना भी पढ़ लो, तुम्हारे पास 20,000 घंटे भी होंगे. If something goes wrong with the machine, which it will, because it's a machine, you as a pilot need to know how to, find a solution to that problem. Like with this automation, what I'm saying is like Airbus 320 is such a sophisticated aircraft to fly. हर प्रॉब्लम के पीछे ऑलरेडी एयरक्राफ्ट को सोल्यूशन पता है, हर चीज का बैकअप है उधर.
Yeah.
So for anything to go wrong in an aircraft like that is very unlikely. But even if it does, we have to make sure that we are more equipped with that problem solving. Like even when we are flying, जो मेरी अभी ट्रेनिंग हुई थी bahrain में, we were not cruising the aircraft. Like cruising, this is takeoff, cruising and landing, like basically. So we were not trained how to cruise an aircraft. We were given engine failures, we were given MCDU
shit.
failures, we are given traffic सामने से आ रहा है, wind shear आ रहा है. Wind shear is like 60 knots के wind आ रहा है, which is crazy. Like your aircraft is just all over the place.
Oh shit.
So we are trained for those things. We're not trained to like just take off, cruise and land, because वो तो कोई भी कर लेगा.
Exactly.
We are trained for the emergencies, which a lot of people don't understand. Even the
Worst
cabin
scenario,
crew,
worst
yeah,
scenario.
cabin crew ka majority of the training is not ki, hello sir, good morning sir, what do you want sir? It's not that. That's one of the things.
Yeah.
A very other things. But what they're trained for is if somebody gets sick, if there is, I think, I mean, I've not done the cabin crew, but anything could be there. How to
Yeah.
handle emergencies is what we've
Yeah.
trained for.
Right.
So AI could, I think, jahan jaise aircrafts are building now, I think it's quite good where there's an input of the pilot. He is like the top hand, and the machine is there. So machine is flying normally. उसका कुछ हो जाता है, उसका बैकअप है मशीन के पास, उसका भी बैकअप है. But at the end, it should always be the pilot's upper hand, I feel like.
Right.
And that is what is happening. I think that is what should stay. Because I know for a fact that I wouldn't want to go inside an aircraft which is only flown by robots. So you can't even say anything. यार कुछ होगा उनको क्या पता चलेगा.
But that's
that's
like
there.
something which is literally trending in everything, every field.
Every field.
Because
I
even
agree.
I had a course, like the major project which I had in my last year.
Yeah.
I was set to build and design the smart agriculture, like related to AI and automation only. So I have to train like the epochs and everything. You must not be knowing.
I'm
you're
not familiar with that,
technical
but
terms.
yeah.
But yeah. So basically, I was asked to build like the robots for like agricultural work. So it's like
AI is taking over everywhere, in every field. That is very true. But then I think that it's a human lived world and you cannot have something else take over. Abhi just dispatch like ChatGPT and all of that is good, but then people also using it for the most stupidest shit, like for relationship advice. Like how are you asking something so emotional to a robot? I don't know, but see, now that's the thing. You can't. It's inevitable. Yes, like you said, but yeah.
You know Jensen Huang, the CEO of Nvidia.
What's NVIDIA?
Nvidia is like a chip manufacturing company.
No,
Like it's
no,
a big
bro, I
company.
don't. No, no.
I don't know.
I'm not very familiar with
Actually,
this.
he has said that कि AI literally rule करेगा on this world for the next 5 to 10 years, and वही ऐसा span है जिधर you can be a millionaire, like just because of AI and just because of open
You
AI.
can. A
Yeah,
lot of people are doing
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Yeah. It's just using the right tools at the right time.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
wahi hai abhi, because before I think nobody believed in AI, now they are. Recently only today only I was watching this Wa- Vantage, Vantage by Palki Sharma.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
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 So उसमें she just gave this one particular news. किसी तो country का या state का some minister is AI apparently. So
What?
yeah, they have been yeah. I don't Bulgaria, not Bulgaria. I don't remember
I don't
the.
have any idea
I think
about this.
somewhere over there.
Oh, okay.
So but that's the thing, right? Like now, when that AI robot, whatever, when they sit in conferences, if they have to, yeah, बहुत लोगों का ये है कि उसका बनाया कैसे गया है, like how, what is the processing behind a robot understanding politics? Because as you know, cutthroat politics is, at the end it's still just humans, right? So तुम एकदम cutthroat, you can't just go on coding and just
Exactly.
get a solution to something like that. But अभी वो है, अभी कुछ कर नहीं सकते.
Feel like it's
Stupid
going
though.
to ruin everything.
It has started to ruin
It has
everything.
started to
Like
ruin,
I
yeah.
remember, I know for a fact that people are now writing books using ChatGPT,
Oh, yeah. I know.
and that is, no, you can't. I think the best books till now have been the ones which are so heartfelt, which, you know, they've just like scribbled down something, and you're like, okay, I understand this. Because at the end, I feel like humans also, even if I have a relationship problem, for example, I don't have any, but like, you know, if there is any, I rather talk to a friend, right?
Yeah.
Because I would be like, you know, I
Exactly.
don't feel like crying, but I want to cry. ये chat GPT नहीं समझ पाएगा, ये दोस्त नहीं समझ पाएगा. But a lot of people are not, I don't know, maybe they just lack friends. But that is also again because of social media.
Loneliness भी तो है actually.
Again, because of social media,
Yeah.
because you rather not meet somebody face to face and
Hmm.
just like maybe scroll around or whatever it is.
So yeah, coming back to aviation.
Yeah, let's come back to the main topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like apart from all the technical knowledge, like obviously coming into any field,
Yeah.
what people try to learn first is the technical part of every single thing.
Yeah.
So apart from the technical knowledge, what do you think and what would you suggest the future generation who wants to come in this aviation field to learn rather than just imparting the technical knowledge? Inculcate.
I think from the start, just think as a pilot. Think like a pilot. Do not
Okay.
think like, oh, now I'm a student pilot. I'm a trainee pilot. No. I think when you ask me the same thing, na, ki how do you just kind of become very focused inside the cockpit? I think everything that I do in my life, I have realized that lately, is I only think as a pilot. Like even when I'm addressing something, I'm like, see, airline pilots, the image that I have of an airline pilot is what I think in my head, and that is how I walk the talk. Like अगर किसी से बात भी करनी है, अगर किसी के बारे में भी बात करनी है, या anything, it could be about gymming, it could be about anything. I'm always like, would a pilot do this? Would a pilot say it? So technical things, so यार obviously theoretically तो सबको पढ़ना ही पड़ता है. Like even now I have to open the FCOMs वो 3,000-4,000 पेज वाला बुक मुझको पढ़ना ही पड़ेगा. So those are the theoretical parts. But then I think to do like even for like, I've heard a lot of podcasts with like actors and everything, you know. So they are always, I always think, leave actors when you're talking about, when you have to talk in a good when you have to talk good English.
Yeah.
Think like an Englishman and you will talk good English. Everything. It could be the accent, the kind of things you talk,
Right.
and how you say it. All those things. So वही चीज होती है. Like I feel like you know, leaving theoretical part, what a pilot should know is a lot of things, but सबकी journey अलग अलग रहती है. But to begin with, whatever, you know, not even a proper person. Like for me, if you ask me, like, do I look up onto somebody? I really don't. I just know what I don't want to become. I don't know what I want to become because it's constantly changing.
Yeah.
Like what my goal was before I went to Bahrain versus now, like when I did my type rating, was very different. So I don't know what I want to become. Like obviously pilot is this, but वो कहाँ तक जाएगा मुझे पता नहीं है. but then I just know what I don't want to become. So I have an image of what a proper pilot, what aviation should look like, and I just follow that and I do that. That is it. And that reflects into everything, not just professional aspects, even in the personal life.
Right. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
And that's like that. It kind of sums up everything. Because of that.
And like, okay, so ये तो तेरा aviation वगैरह related था. So I also want to ask you one thing कि physical fitness, how do you manage the physical fitness वगैरह when you travel
I
abroad
try,
and
dude.
everything?
I try.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because
Okay.
we have met in the gym. So.
We met in the gym
Yeah.
only. So the thing is, before I started my aviation journey, na, I've always been a very chubby kid. I've never been a sleek, slender, slim model, never ever. So I think वो body type पे भी depend करता है.
Yeah.
Okay. And my parents being so much into fitness, so it got in me. I was very sleek toned, like the kind of body, the best body shape that my body can take. I was that before I started my training. But वहाँ जाके, obviously the food was not there. The schedules are so bad because there are times when I, come back home at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the night, and then you are hungry because you've not eaten anything because
Yeah.
even though the flight is just for 2 hours, या 1 घंटे की flight रहेगी, उसके पहले you have to do so much. You can't eat वहाँ बैठ के. You have to check the met reports हुआ या कुछ भी हो तुमको आरटी करनी है या there's so much thing that you can't actually eat anything. So
What is an RT?
The radio telephony
Okay,
where
okay.
I'm talking on the walkie-talkie
okay,
to
okay.
the aircraft.
Got it, yeah.
So fitness के साथ I think it's just there's no particular time. So I'm trying to follow a routine now as much as I can because I'm a routine person for sure.
Yeah.
Like I want to know कि मैं सुबह से लेके रात तक क्या कर रही हूँ. I'm that kind of person. I can't just be like I'm a go with the flow person, but not when it comes to me. Okay, with other things, I'm like go with the flow. So, I think you just have to find time. Like even when I was in Bahrain, I remember our timings were very off. Sometimes we had to. The flight was for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We had to report there 3 hours before, ताकि we can have a briefing of 2 hours, and then after flight be there again for 2 hours for the debriefing as well. So, दिन के उतने 10 घंटे चले गए उसी में. बाकी के 8 घंटे are sleeping. In the other whatever 4-5 hours तुम घर पे बैठ के पढ़ रहे हो because you have to study for the flight that you're going for, and उसके बीच में you just have to find time. That's the only way, but that only comes if you have that thing क्योंकि you have to be fit. But that again comes back to my point कि how do you see yourself as a pilot?
Yeah.
You know, like I have an image in my head.
Yeah.
And that is why I always have to maintain that image, and that is why everything then aligns कि मेरा fitness क्या होना चाहिए, मेरा the attitude towards flying is something that needs to be there. I remember when I went for my training, I was trained by like pilots, retired pilots and commandos from Etihad, Emirates, and all of that. So they said these 3 things which has stuck inside my head is knowledge first, the technical thing that you told me
Yeah.
about, the technical stuff that you need to know.
Yeah.
Skill is something that you acquire. Okay. But skill में भी ना ऐसा नहीं था कि तुम योग को कितना हिला सकते हो या साइड को, that is not skills, to be very honest, that you acquire.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of other things that also, that your situational awareness, you need to know where other aircrafts are there, ATC क्या बोल रहा है, उसके बीच तुम्हारा captain क्या बोल रहा है, all these things come in the skill as well कि तुम कितना जल्दी सब कर पा रहे हो एक साथ. So multitasking is something that you really need to have. And the last thing is attitude, which a lot of people don't have. It's not only the attitude कि तुम किस attitude से airport चल रहे हो, that is not what it is. That comes after you've accomplished something. But it is the fact that I remember I was flying with one of my friends, and उसका ऐसा था कि he messed up something during takeoff, and he was stuck on that one mess up in the entirety of the other 2 hours का flight, and then he messed up everything in that 2 hours का flight just because he's stuck in that. So if you have the attitude of learning कि ठीक है वो mess up हो गया, टेक ऑफ के पहले तुमने जो भी करा है सब भूल जाओ, now your aircraft has taken off, तुम उसके आगे के प्रॉब्लम सोचो, you have to be ahead of the machine. Okay, because machine कुछ भी लाएगा, then you don't have time to figure out, because you actually don't have time. जब engine failure होता है या engine fire होता है या कुछ भी होता है, there are worse scenarios, cabin decompression, smoke में तो you have to wear those masks which are so tight, the communication becomes difficult. That's the worst thing. You have to, descend down from 40,000 feet to like 10,000 feet and below. So, and in that also you have to do many other things, like address to your passengers, your crew, manage the aircraft, the ATC, because तुम नीचे आए, तुम्हारे नीचे भी तो aircraft हो सकता है, So it's multitasking, but it's the attitude कि करना है नहीं करना है. Who are you prioritizing? What are you prioritizing? There are a list of tasks that needs to be done, but what are you prioritizing in that? So attitude is not just like walking with aviators in the aircraft, towards the aircraft at the airport. It's everything that comes before it, which is more important. Yeah.
Also, I think I might have a silly doubt, puerile doubt, I would say.
No, that's a good. You have no idea मैंने क्या क्या सवाल पूछा अपने instructors को. I used to be like, and I used to think, why am I even becoming a pilot? मुझे अगर ये
Yeah.
basics नहीं पता तो.
No,
Go ahead.
I was thinking I might have a silly doubt. I was going to ask you, do you guys feel any G's of force? Like, you know, certain G's, right?
G forces.
G forces, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like, I have seen one video where normal people were given a chance to fly a World War II aircraft, okay? And they used to faint, and they were literally fainting.
Actually,
And
that is so it's still there. Air
yeah,
Force में.
and a 97-year-old veteran flew it with like
Yeah,
flawless,
yeah.
literally. So I wanted to ask you that, do you guys feel the exact same, like G's of force? Not exact same, because
yeah.
that I think aircraft is completely different.
See,
different
commercial aircrafts don't.
Commercial
Because
aircrafts,
it's not about हम कितना maverick बन सकते हैं. Because we
Mhm.
pilots, when we are training na aircraft में, so we do stall the aircraft. US में spins are also allowed, where you spin the aircraft, it's just going down. That's the worst thing to experience. But then those things you do it during training because it's just you and the aircraft. That aircraft can take it, and it's just you and the aircraft or your instructor.
Yeah.
Okay. Commercial aircrafts में you don't. The worst I think that can happen is the aircraft stalling. Okay, but उसमें भी G forces not really, because it's a very big aircraft और वो उस protection zone के बाहर जाएगा ही नहीं. Like Airbus का तो मुझे पता है because I've flown that aircraft. Boeing I'm not sure, but Airbus I know कि G forces you won't really experience it in aircraft because it's a more passenger friendly aircraft, right? For us also, every time passenger safety is what we look at. Every procedure in our
Always.
aircraft starts with passenger safety.
Right.
That is what it is. So G forces I have experienced it because once I told myself, listen, I want to, like, वो हमारे ट्रेनिंग में भी होता है, पॉजिटिव जी नेगेटिव जी, दे डू एकदम से योक खींच देंगे हम, एकदम से ऐसे हो जाता है, नीचे डालेंगे हम, एकदम से ऐसे हो जाता है. बट देन इट्स नॉट लाइक एयरफोर्स के जो प्लेन जो ऐसे ऐसे होते हैं, पूरे पलटते नहीं हमारे ट्रेनिंग एयरक्राफ्ट, बिकॉज दैट्स द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ट्रेनिंग फॉर एयरफोर्स वर्सेस फॉर कमर्शियल. But it's interesting, it's very fun. But it's not for light stomachs. Like I am a thrill person, like a thrill in the sense like I like amusement park rides. Like if you tell me कि तू गाड़ी में बैठी है, मैं 200 पे चलाऊंगा, मैं नहीं बैठूंगी. I'm the worst at that. उसमें भी मुझे ये लगता है कि अगर चलो एक्सीडेंट हो भी गया, मेरा मेडिकल्स जाएगा, फिर मेरा फ्लाइंग रुकेगा. तो अगेन आई एम इन दैट थिंग ओनली कि यार एविएशन में कितना मुझे अफेक्ट
तो मौत के बारे में क्या सोचते हो?
What the fuck? वो तो आती रहती है यार. I feel like as soon as I take off, anything can happen.
Yeah.
That is something which is there because again, ना passenger safety comes first. हम पहले उनको बचाएंगे. But obviously उनको बचाने के हमको बचना पड़ेगा because who else is gonna fly the aircraft? But yeah. Don't ask me that question. It is such a traumatic question. Shit, like during my flying days, I remember I have experienced something which was so. Sometimes when I think about it, I'm like, how did I react on that? So it was something like I was coming in for a landing, and in front of me there was another aircraft, and the person who was flying that aircraft, we had a tiff. Okay. But then that was not the factor which came into this thing. I don't think he knew कि मैं वो aircraft में, तो ऐसा कुछ ना कि हमारे personal issues के कारण वो कुछ हुआ था. But it so happened there was this miscommunication between the RT. There was an instructor who was standing and she was doing the radio telephony. तो उसने जो बोला versus जो हमको RT tower से आ रहा था was too different. तो उस aircraft को जो lined up था runway पे versus मैं जो landing करने आई थी. And it was during my training phase and थोड़ा initial stages में था वो. It was before my 100 hours, I remember. So तभी it happened that I was coming in for a landing. What I should have done is कि मुझे बोलना चाहिए था कि I'm making a go around. But then because the instructor below, she said that okay, you're cleared for landing, I trusted her because you're the instructor, right? So I was like, okay, fine, I'll come in for landing. And but some miscommunication, like किसी की गलती नहीं थी. Like I said, aviation it's a series of mistakes. Okay, so it was a series of everybody's छोटे mistakes. The aircraft that he was cleared for takeoff, पर उसने उस second पे नहीं किया. He delayed the takeoff a little bit, because of which he was rolling on the runway. I was coming in for a landing, and I realized कि I will have to make a go around because अगर मैं land करूँगी तो ये मेरे सामने है. And as soon as I added power to make a go around, he took off. Oh shit. So either we got crashed like this or like this. But I came in for a landing. Somehow I tried to land, but then वही होता है ना that if your approach is unstable, shouldn't land. Whenever we come for an approach, we always come with a go around mindset. Ki we'll have to make a go around. Power dalo, make a go around. Because safety first, again. And I came in for a landing and my aircraft started bouncing like runway पे ठाक ठाक because मैंने नीचे खींच दिया right अपना aircraft because I was like कि अभी ये उड़ गया तो मुझे नीचे लैंड करना है नीचे खींचे तो my main जो wheel था the nose wheel जो था सामने वाला वो पहले runway पे लगा so because of that oscillation and the energy it went like this and I was like I cannot land this aircraft it couldn't land and उसको ना PIO बोलते हैं pilot induced oscillation जिसके कारण the oscillations of the aircraft keep on increasing. After a point, it just crashes. So I saw कि ठीक है वो थोड़ा सा ऊपर गया है. I cannot land the aircraft. I really rather just take off. तो मैंने फिर से power add किया. I somehow tried to manage the aircraft and he went like this and I almost like went like this because we were on a colliding course. थोड़ा ऐसे जाके then I again rejoined the course but that was something which was very scary. And another incident was when I was coming in from a cross country. मेरी 3.5 hour की flight थी वो. I was coming and so the thing is we never usually land the aircraft जब sun सामने रहता है. Because वो आँख पे glare आता है. Okay, like this happens in a training phase. अगर कोई engine out हो, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. You know, don't if this is the field अगर मेरा engine out हो गया है, मुझे किधर और जाके land करना है, तो I'll make sure कि मैं ऐसे land करूँ कि वो sun सामने ना हो ताकि मेरी आँख पे ना आए. This is one of the factors. But I was ऐसा runway था, I'm coming in for a ऐसे approach and then ऐसे करके supposed to land ऐसा कुछ तो था. I don't remember it this thing. But then वो sun एकदम मेरे आँख पे आया and when I'm coming in for an approach I don't wear my sunglasses because मुझे वो perspective नहीं चाहिए अलग अलग because runway का perspective रहना is very important.
Yeah, exactly.
So sunglasses में उतारे थे, the sun was right in my eye and वो होता है ना कि तुम एकदम light में तो पूरा white हो जाता है. You can't see anything. I couldn't see the runway. The runway is like this and I overflew the runway, I went somewhere else. And then I had to contact the ground, you know, I cannot find it, I'm lost. And with that disorientation ho jata hai. So everything happens together. Like you don't know what to do. So in those moments, we've been told to trust the instruments. But as a human, when you trust your instincts, when you trust your gut, when you trust what you're seeing more than the instruments, you can't just flip from that to this. But that is when the pilot mindset kicks in. Ki what would a pilot do? What should a pilot do? So that is when it struck ki chal, you know, I have to trust it. Then somehow wo dekh ke I was like, okay, fine, I can now see the runway. But that fear, उसके बाद वाले भी flights में था. The most scariest flight is not the flight when something happens, it's the flight afterwards. Okay. Because you're still scared कि that same thing will happen. And तभी you jump on your instincts कि तुम्हारे body ली मतलब जो भी एक muscle memory हो जाता है ना, you still can rely on that. But that, you know, वो trauma उसी को बोलते हैं ना कि shit, this happened, अभी फिर से होगा तो how will I deal with it? I don't want to go through that again. So that happened for my night flight में also. Sometimes I was like, shit, like that fear kicked in out of nowhere. It's not like, और तभी I had enough number of hours, but that fear out of nowhere just kicked in कि fuck मेरे को runway नहीं दिख रहा है. था मेरे सामने ही था, I could see it. But because my fear was so much in my head for that one flight, because it was right after that flight, I was like, यार मेरे को नहीं दिख रहा है, but it was right in front of me. But then again, like, gather yourself. You know, so that, and it becomes very difficult.
Happened because you were traumatized. So you were not seeing it even though it was there in front of you.
Because it was in front of me, I was not seeing it because my fear took over my head. Shit. And to deal with it alone in the, see, when you have an instructor, now you can just trust on it. Your controls, ho gaya. Yeah. When you're the solo person, and night flying, initially it is a little scary. Because night flying, you just see city lights everywhere. There are n number of illusions that happen. जहाँ पे काफी यार हमको सब पढ़ाते हैं, बट देन पढ़ने में और रियलिटी में बहुत फर्क होता है. पढ़ने के लिए आई कैन डिफाइन एवरीथिंग राइट नाउ, बट व्हेन यू एक्चुअली एक्सपीरियंस इट गेट्स अ लिटिल, बट दैट इज द फन पार्ट ऑफ इट and that is what teaches you along. So now when something happens when I'm flying the Airbus 320 like simulators, but I'm like चल ठीक है तो हो चुका है, अभी मुझे इसका डर नहीं है मुझे, होगा तो भी I'll manage it. So that confidence comes with when you manage the difficult situations.
Right. Yeah. Like I know how disciplined you are while you know, doing gym वगैरह stuff, but how do you like develop this mental stability, you know, because required a lot in the occupation which you are in. What do you do?
There's a lot of ups and downs. I don't know. I think,
like, do you meditate oftenly?
I do.
Oh, daily?
I daily. At least 5 minutes. बीच में होता है that नहीं होता है, like, you know.
Like what kind of meditation do you do?
Just silent. I don't like any वो होता है ना guided meditations
Focusing
and all
on the
of that.
silence, maybe around
Yeah,
it.
because see, guided meditations, I sometimes do it if my
Hmm.
mind is too much all over the place and I want somebody to guide me back to, you know, the center.
Hmm.
But usually I don't want, because when I'm meditating, I want to listen to myself. What
Yeah.
and वो होता है
Your
starting में
inner
वो
voices.
your inner voice what it is. But then I think वो guided meditation is good for when you just want to collect yourself for those 5 minutes and then get going. But there are times when I'm just like I just want to sit in silence. So meditation, it helps. I don't, it वो evidently help नहीं करता. But then you realize that when something happens in your life, like not something tragic, सब कुछ tragic होने की जरूरत नहीं, but कोई छोटी सी भी instant हो गई ना, you are very much more centered. You don't react to it as much. And that is what I have seen. Like through a lot of, ऐसा नहीं कि मैं हर सिचुएशन में शांत रहती हूँ. या अंदर से मेरा पैनिक होता है. Obviously, I'm a human, right? But then I don't react to situations like maybe before when I used to. And which is very much important when you are in this field where तुम ही react करोगे तो फिर aircraft कौन चलाएगा?
Right.
You know, because there are so many times. Now, this is something I've heard from my friends. Okay,
Ah.
like don't quote me on this. This is what I've
Yeah.
heard from my friends who are flying in the airlines. There are a lot of times when some emergency happens, the captain looks at you, first officers.
Yeah.
So when I joined the airline, I'll join as a junior first officer. First officer, senior first officer, captain, and then that is how the progression goes.
Yeah.
So the captain looks at you because you are more जैसे अभी मैंने अपनी टाइप रेटिंग की है तो मुझे मैं ज्यादा हैंड्स ऑन हूँ विद द इमरजेंसीज. इंजन फिल्म में तो ऑब्वियसली यू डोंट लुक एट इट शक्ल बिकॉज उनको मैनेज करना है. बट अगर कुछ भी हुआ, अ लॉट ऑफ द टाइम्स माय फ्रेंड्स से द कैप्टन लुक्स एट अस कि अब क्या करना है, बिकॉज वी आर मोर रेलेवेंट विद लाइक रेलेवेंट या हम ज्यादा रीसेंट है उस चीजों के, बिकॉज हमने अभी जस्ट वो बुक पढ़ा है, अभी जब हम ट्रेनिंग करके आए हैं. वंस यू बिकम अ कैप्टन, अ लॉट ऑफ देम, लाइक आई सेड, एविएशन एज अ सेक्टर इज अ फील्ड इट्स क्वाइट सेफ. मतलब तुम देखते हो कार के एक्सीडेंट्स तो हर 2 सेकंड होती है.
Exactly.
ट्रेन एक्सीडेंट्स हर 2 सेकंड होती है. एंड दोज आर सो ह्यूमंगस बट नोबडी रिपोर्ट्स दैट. द ओनली रीजन व्हाई आई फील दैट पीपल से एविएशन इज अनसेफ इज बिकॉज उतने रिपोर्ट्स आते हैं बाहर. बट इफ यू लुक एट इन हाइंडसाइट, इतना अनसेफ नहीं है. Because obviously we also don't want to risk our lives, no? Like that is stupidity. Obviously, we are not suicidal. So that is there. But yes, it does help. And that is when you have to be like, shit, now captain is banking on my response. So I have to be more like, shh, kya karna hai abhi? So for that time also you have to be a little silent.
Damn. It's not that easy, yeah.
It is not easy.
fly a
Like I'm
plane.
telling you, that's what I was coming to, right? Like when I
Yeah.
started, it was for the lifestyle. कि ठीक है मुझे ऐसा lifestyle पसंद है and I want to give that to myself. And obviously my parents have provided me with more than enough. And I want to make sure that I provide them with more than what they've given me. That's, I think, the end goal of every child, right?
Yeah.
But then once I got into the field, I realized that it actually makes you this field, like when it comes to like तुमको emotionally, mentally, physically strong होना पड़ता है. Physically, why? Because medicals every 1 year. अभी मेरा मार्च में आएगा फिर से. You see me more in the gym, more cuts because I have to lose whatever weight I gained in Bahrain. I have to lose that now.
Right.
So that medical aspect is there. So obviously you have to be physically fit. Mentally fit होना पड़ता है because anything can come any single time. You have to be mentally fit. It also comes with the fact that rostering is so मतलब back to back flights. And I've seen people, my friend जिसके through I got into aviation.
Yeah.
She told me that 1 month she had flown some 80 hours and she's like, I don't remember sleeping. Like I don't remember the entire month.
Oh, what?
Because you work like a robot. You have to work like a robot. So that mental fitness कि you know करना ही अब बस कंपनी ने बोला है करना है इतने, because I think that is what that's the advantage that I think I have is that I'm young. तो मेरे पे कोई शादी करनी बच्चे पालने कुछ है नहीं for at least the next 8-9 years or till I decide. That's one also a good thing. My parents are not forcing me to anything. Like I've seen that मेरे age की लड़कियां they are like oh and you know I'm going somewhere out या मैं कहीं और जा रही हूँ रहने just because my parents are telling me okay now get married at 22. So it's just the fact that what was my point? हाँ, so mentally you have to be very fit कि you know you have to be very strong कि नहीं करना है तो करना है. You know तुम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि यार मैं 3 सेक्टर मार के आ चुके हो, चौथे सेक्टर में I'm very tired. You don't have that excuse. You can't make that excuse. And emotionally also you have to be fit in the sense कि अगर while going to the airport if I get a call of anything कि ये हुआ है वो हुआ है, when I'm in the aircraft switch it off. नहीं हुआ है कुछ नहीं हुआ है. I have experienced that. right before I remember मैं अपना pre-flight किया था, so as a student I had to do the pre-flight, like पूरा walk around करो, aircraft के अंदर सब check वेक करो, and my instructor was coming in the next 2-3 minutes, and I don't use my phone inside, like once I start flying I don't use my phone, but just before that I want to see this thing कि वो roster आने वाला था, so I just
I had one
opened
question.
my, yes.
Is that your ritual to not use a phone, or is it like mandatory to?
India में allowed नहीं है,
Allowed ही नहीं है
नहीं,
वैसे.
like
Okay.
photography is not allowed, उसमें भी कुछ
No, not photography, but like if there's like an emergency call, then what do you guys do?
यार
You
तुमको
guys
आवाज
have
ही
to
नहीं
switch
आई.
off. Yeah, ये भी है.
See, ऐसे बोलते हैं कि कोई फोन यूज नहीं करता, बट आई रिमेम्बर ड्यूरिंग माई क्रॉस कंट्रीज आई यूज माई फोन. ना फोटो खींचने के लिए, कभी कोई वेदर दिख रहा है मुझे, सो व्हेन आई, सो दैट इज क्या बोलते हैं, आई फॉरगॉट द वर्ड अगेन, मे बी आई विल कम टू इट. सो pilotship, airmanship, yes. So when I had gone for my crossies, I remember वहाँ बहुत गंदा weather था. Like I could see a layer of grey clouds all over me. So when I was coming back, उसका मैंने फोटो खींचा because I was like कि मैं तो करके आ गई हूँ because मेरे पीछे है वो weather. But अभी जो मेरे बाद जाएगा उसको उसके सामने दिखने वाला है weather. So you know that is airmanship. So for that I've used my phone. In general also aircraft में you can use your phone. Yeah. But obviously वहाँ पे range नहीं आती. But some nowadays flights have Wi-Fi as well, so you can use that. Yeah. I remember one of my friends had called me mid-flight, and he was flying, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's a really nice cockpit you're showing me, and you know the skies and everything and stuff like that. But I was telling about something I forgot. I was talking about something before this, before you asked me this question. I don't remember what. Okay, leave it. If I remember, then we'll come back to that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so like what was your parents' reaction when you said that you want to get into aviation field? And everything?
Approved.
Yeah. They're like chill like that.
They're very chill. I think, see, the thing with what I have seen, काफी recently I met somebody who said that their friends, 2 daughters, 2 sons. 2 sons are becoming pilots, 2 daughters are becoming crew. Because their parents really don't trust the daughters to fly the aircraft. I don't know what nonsense is that, but then they were very much okay with that because they actually, my parents are like, you do that, कुछ और करना है वो भी, rocket उड़ाना है वो भी कर. That support has always been there. My dad actually wanted me to become an Air Force pilot.
Oh, Air Force pilot.
He did. He was more about you do that, you know, that is more respect level अलग-अलग वो हो जाए, वो तो एक दिख जाता है ना. Like I'm not saying कि यहाँ commercial pilots के लिए, यहाँ पे Air Force pilots के लिए, but it's just different spectrums में है वो. But it's just the fact that I said that I don't have it in me. I know that because I feel like for an Air Force pilot you have that you know, मेरे को आर्मी में जाना है ना, देश के लिए करना है, ये सब वो मेरे इसमें नहीं था. Like being very frank. So I was like that is not for me. The training is not for me. I think it's all about the fact that how much you know yourself. Yeah. तुमको अगर कुछ नहीं करना है तो, but then what you choose, you have to be the best in that. That is the whole game. So he wanted me to become an Air Force pilot. I think a lot of people are just scared to send their daughters to become a pilot because कुछ हो गया तो. That fear is always there. Fear is always there, yeah. But I feel like as female pilots, I have seen it with this thing that we are, as females in general, we are good with multitasking.
Oh, really?
Yes, because there are times when I interact with my male colleagues, even sometimes with my father. If I tell him 5 things at one time, he's all over the place. Like, it's not just him. It's with any male that I have seen right now. वो एक time पे एक ही चीज करते हैं. I have seen that. I have noticed that. Okay. But women, like when it comes to my mom, like I have seen her grown up. So I have seen that वो एक time पे काफी कुछ कर सकती है. Like multitasking is something that I think women are. See, there are a few things men are good with, women are good with, and I don't want to like make it into a gender thing. But when it comes to women, I feel like we are good at multitasking, where we can handle a lot of things at the same time. We do crash out. At some point, रो देंगे हम बाद में, but then handle हो जाएगा वो situation. Like I've seen my mother do 5 things at one time. Like सुबह उठ के वो ये भी कर रही है, ऑफिस भी जा रही है, आ भी रही है, जिम भी जा रही है, आ भी रही है. So it is a lot of things together, right? And वो है अभी ज्यादा थोड़ा जेंडर टाइप हो जाएगा, एकदम ऐसे woke feminist start sounding. But then no, I feel like
डिबेट हो जाएगा फिर वो.
काफी हाँ, but काफी research भी आया है about female pilots. But we just quoted some other day maybe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's like a great advantage to have such an artistic parents, you know. Like
great.
I'm pretty sure your parents are like, what? Your dad is an athlete, right?
Yeah.
And your
he's
mom
a
is an
professional.
author.
Yeah, like he's a media professional. But right now, yes, he's more into running. Too much into running.
Yeah. Like the
Yes.
marathons.
So I get that fitness aspect, and my mom is an author. She's a lot of things. My mom is an author. She's done podcasts. She's
Oh,
hosted for
podcast as well.
Tata's. Yeah, Tata's Sky show tha. She's
wow.
hosted them.
Great.
She's an anchor as well. She's a dermatologist by profession. So yeah, she's a lot of things. Yeah.
That's great.
Even my dad is abhi to he's much into running, but uske साथ साथ he is doing podcasting. I think last Sunday only he did it with Zandu Relief.
Yeah.
तो उसके
It's
साथ
his brand, or like he is a brand ambassador, right, of that brand?
Zandu काम नहीं देना तुला. That brand.
Oh.
He's
He
a
works
brand
on that?
ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah, he works with that brand. So
Oh.
for podcasts and everything. So जो उनका running trainer है, so he had done a podcast with him, like what all comes with running, because running marathons is not just putting on your shoes, waking up early and going for a marathon, because 10 kilometers bhagna is so much more difficult than just doing a fast run. Sprinting is very much easy, because sprinting तुम इतना ही distance करते हैं then you're done. वहाँ पे जो तुमको that thing कि तुमको 10 किलोमीटर भागना
Again,
है,
a mental critic
and then
you need.
pacing, that is what he was doing for
Yeah.
some time before this leg injury happened. So yeah.
Can you tell me about his leg injury if you're fine with it?
Yeah, so
What
in
happened?
2023, I remember I was in Delhi and he had his left knee का ACL tear हुआ था, ACL या meniscus something,
That
and
sucks.
then ये time पे उनका right knee का हो गया.
Oh shit.
Wait, am I getting the legs confused?
Wait, so he was injured in both the legs?
Yeah,
ACL?
both the knees,
Oh.
yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And at what age?
What age? He
Like
is right now
50,
53.
53?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting the legs confused. But then दोनों knees में हुआ है वो. And this time it was like last time जब उनका surgery हुआ, he was up and running in 3 days. Okay, he didn't need any rehab or any physiotherapy or whatever. But this time it's been a very, very long, tedious task. I was also there. He had a moment of depression also beach mein, because for a person who's running and out and about to just be at home, and you know, our parents are very independent that way, and my father, mother both are. So उनको भी ऐसा है कि उनको सब चीज करनी है, खुद की वो खुद ही करेंगे. So from going to doing everything by himself to then asking me to even just keep his leg down, you know, so that was something which was very disturbing for him.
ACL is such a crucial injury, you know. Like
Yeah,
you can't
and I
do anything
saw the
with it.
video also. Like I remember, I went to his doctor. कुछ तो stitches निकालने थे, and he showed me the video. I was like, "Don't show me." Like I know if life plays, but I can't do with like blood and all. It doesn't make me squeamish. But then I was like, you know, this is too much into the bones and the muscles and पता नहीं क्या क्या. Oh God, it was too bad. I can't look at a human anatomy.
Like, what's the longest distance he has ran ever?
Distance wise,
His
I'm
PR.
not. So 21 that he does very easily. I think 40.
Very easily. Oh damn.
बहुत 10 साल हो चुके हैं. He is very proficient with 21 kilometers. He paces people for 21 kilometers as well. So pacing in the sense like how तुमको 21 kilometers अगर 2 घंटे में करना है, तो कैसे करना चाहिए? अपहिल में कितना तुमको you know pace रखना है, डाउनहिल में कितना रखना है, कहाँ कब ब्रेक्स है, कितना पानी पीना है, all those things. That is pacing. He's done the 12-hour runs as well. So for 12 hours you constantly run. You start in the night, end in afternoon. So he's done some really crazy marathons. Yeah.
That's crazy. And even like your mom has written a book, I guess.
She's written 2 books.
Gritty at 50?
Gritty at 50.
Gritty at 50,
Yeah. So there are 2 books, Gritty at 50 and Beyond 50.
Beyond 50,
So she came with Gritty at 50 when she was 50, and when she was 52, she came with the book Gritty Beyond 50.
Oh.
So yeah, that book is like, it's not a story, but it is just everyday जो होता है, and she's a very funny person that way. Like if you meet her, she's very funny, hilarious. तो हर day में कुछ events होते हैं. So just written like small stories on that. And when you also read, there is a time when I was training and I was not feeling as well. Like I was feeling very demotivated, flights नहीं होती, weather था and all of that. I just read that book and I was like, shit, yeah, life is actually funny. Like you can actually make everything into like a joke. Yeah, people call it trauma response. But then
not a joke, but I think
not a joke, but humor way. You can take it, and
Yeah.
I think you need that in your life. You know, not everything can be that serious.
Yeah,
Nothing
exactly,
should be
na?
serious in
Nothing
life. I
should be
to feel
serious.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is what she has done. It was
Like,
really nice.
what principles do you inculcate into yourself by reading that book? There must be something.
It's just,
which must have motivated you or something like that?
see, with
Just
the
by reading a
book, I think, because I know the author behind it,
हाँ.
so the principles that I will inculcate versus if you read it is going to be very different.
Hmm.
What I inculcate, because I know उसने वो story किस चीज पे लिखी मुझे पता है वो.
हाँ.
So book
You have lived
wise,
that moment.
I have lived that moment. Yeah, I've seen that moment. I've heard that moment.
Hmm.
But I think what I take from the author is what I can say is just class. She's very classy in everything that she does. Like even with dealing with, I think classiness comes with dealing with people.
Hmm.
She doesn't deal with them if it's not needed.
Oh.
She's that kind of person. अगर जरूरत नहीं है,
Best,
I'm not gonna say
best
it.
mentality.
She's the best. If you don't have
Perfect.
anything good to say, don't say anything at all. She's a very जहाँ जरूरत है उतना ही बोलो, उतना ही ये करो. And I think with the book as well, I think with the book, what I have taken is just the fact that life shouldn't be as serious. And with every moment in your life, you can take something back. You can
Yup.
learn something.
Yup.
And she is very spiritual. तो वो तो फिर वो, you know, past life karma and, you know, all those things where she comes up. So I am not very much into it because then that becomes like a debate for me.
Okay.
Like in the sense, like if I say, like, now leaving her and, you know, that topic aside, like say for example अगर किसी के साथ कुछ बहुत बुरा हुआ है, you know, if somebody was murdered, you can't say कि वो, you know, past life में he was a piece of shit. That's why.
But do you like believe in this past life and afterlife वगैरह?
Yeah, to be very honest, I really don't know because I have tried to. Like jitna I beach mein I was reading the Bhagavad Gita as well.
Oh,
And there's
wow.
been a mention of past life karma and 7 lives and, you know, things like that. But it's a little debatable because my practical and abhi wala mentality aa jata hai. Because right now we live in a world which is not as spiritual.
Right.
Not at all spiritual. I mean, we are very religious and that's very wrong. Because I don't think you can be religious and not be spiritual.
Yeah,
In the sense,
exactly.
like religion सिर्फ पूजा पाठ करने से तुम्हारे सारे ये धुल नहीं जाते.
लोग सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए करते हैं.
लोग सिर्फ दिखाने के लिए करते हैं.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, I am spiritual in a lot of sense, in a lot of ways, and that is why I think I am, like, not in a boast, but then I think I'm very good at reading people. Maybe it's not so much on my face because I don't like to tell people that I know what you're saying, what you're talking. Yeah, where is this coming from? I think when we met for the first time,
Yeah.
and then you just said something, and I was like, oh, this happened because in your past this happened. So I'm very good at like kind of connecting dots that way.
Yeah.
And that only comes with the fact that if you're spiritual enough, and spirituality is not just taking the stones and the aura ring and, you know, doing that agarbatti wala shit around. That is all. It's all about, I think, setting the mood and the ambience of it all. You know, if you have that around, because I know when I meditate, a lot of times there's just gonna be a candle in front of me and some music, you know. होता है अभी उस चीज का क्या पर्पस है वो मुझे पता नहीं है, so I'm not going to comment on that, but then it's just the fact that you cannot be religious the way you're supposed to be, जो हमारी गीता में लिखा है, if you're not spiritual, and you really rather be spiritual than religious. That's what I feel.
Because, I feel like the people who are religious and, you know, spiritual, they don't show it often.
They don't need
they don't have to show off. Actually. They don't need to
because our life is not about showing people. I think that is what, again, it comes back to, like, the same thing. Like, people have gotten way too, you know, like, anti this, anti that. People don't believe in gray areas anymore, which I don't think life is all about. Bhagavad Gita mein there has been a mention, I don't remember the entire verse, but it's like life is not black and white. It can never be black and white. हर चीज में gray area होता ही है. And that is why they say there's nothing known as good and bad.
Yeah.
I mean, some things are bad, only bad. But then, yeah, there is gray area and people don't want to believe that. Because if you are... but it's not even like religion. Because people, they say na ki haan, like, मैं इस भगवान को मानता हूँ, तो मैं भगवद गीता को मानता हूँ. But then they don't actually study the book.
Yeah.
They just know some parts of it. एक दो chapters पढ़ लिए, खत्म हो गया, ऐसा नहीं होता है. The same goes with every religion that way.
So you have read whole Bhagavad Gita?
नहीं यार. I've not read it. Like, I had this वो...
You read the verses maybe?
I've read the verses and I had read this. एक ना 5-6 घंटे की वीडियो थी जहाँ पे पूरे वो स्टोरी को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट किया था.
Got it.
Yeah, one of my friends has the book, but I have not gotten this time. It's because I don't think it's about the time. Like, if I'm in a rush, मेरे को book नहीं पढ़नी है. मुझे पढ़ना है जब मुझे बैठ के पढ़ना है, जब मुझे समझना है उस चीज को. Because I know when I'm in a rush, I won't be in that mental headspace to even like read it for what it wants to say. I'll just take it the way I want to take it, and that is not what reading that book is.
I feel like, but I feel like कि तुझे like ऐसा conspiracy theories में वगैरह बहुत interest है. I
I
just
am.
feel like
I am.
you're a lot interested.
I am very much interested in all of that.
Yeah. So like what do मतलब कौन से conspiracy theory में तेरे को interest है? Like,
अरे crazy
what
like
have you read about it?
अरे there have been a lot
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangle, yeah.
Then there was this
Doesn't make
MH Flight 370. Where the fuck did it go?
Yeah.
What happened? I still don't know. And there's that. This is another Cecil Hotel in Las Vegas. Yeah, I think it's Cecil if I'm not wrong. What the hell happens in that hotel? Why is everything so, and why is it still standing if it is just like all about drugs and whatnot? So like there are a lot of conspiracy theories. Kailash Parvat.
Kailash Parbat, yeah.
What is that
Exactly.
about?
Yeah.
I mean, there
Have you
are.
read something about it? I feel like many religions have said that कि उनका like उनके जो भगवान है उनका घर है उधर. For example, Lord Shiv.
We तो believe, मैं तो
Yeah.
वही believe करती
Yeah.
हूँ. I want to believe that. Like वो
Exactly.
true है कि नहीं मुझे believe करना है कि वहाँ पे वो रहता है.
Like some of the people also say that कि Lord Shiva is not, he's alien. Some people say that.
Okay.
He might be. We don't know.
You see, you never know. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
किसी को देखा थोड़ी है भगवान को.
Exactly.
We've given faces just because, well, that's we've seen like the caves में जो भी काटा पीटा जो भी किया है, जो लिखा है, उतना ही है. We've never seen it like. But then we just want to believe. I think that's the thing.
कुछ भी हो सकता है.
कुछ भी हो सकता है. But it's very
Never
interesting
know.
to know
Yeah,
all of these things. And I
actually,
think
yeah.
that is why I can never see anything with face value.
Yep.
Because I'm so much into conspiracy theories that I just feel like कि नहीं यार इसका तो ये भी हो सकता है. होने के लिए तो वो भी हो सकता है. So it's never like जो बोला है. That's why media तो मैं कभी believe करती नहीं. That's the last thing I ever believe.
They always, provide the false narratives.
It's their narrative. I won't say it's false. It's their narrative. Like मेरा narrative किसी चीज पे कुछ होगा, तेरा narrative कुछ और होगा, and I would promote that because I have.
But why do we always think that they are false?
Because I don't believe in it. In the sense, like I feel like there's a lot more about this world that we don't know. I don't feel like we don't. I just feel like we don't know anything about this.
Yeah, we
world.
don't know
जो भी होता है, we don't know anything.
Exactly.
Even with the oceans, जैसे बोलते हैं, we've only experienced like we've only seen 5%. वो 5% में हमको काफी कुछ पता है. In the other 95 क्या निकलेगा? We don't know that.
Even the Bermuda Triangle.
We don't know what the hell is inside.
Yeah,
काफी है चीजें बोलते हैं. हाँ, they're like क्या magnets are there, and that is why the aircrafts go down, ships go down, and everything. But then
But
I
where
don't.
do they go?
Yeah, they go down, and then what happens to that? I don't know.
We don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's this. That's what I'm saying. You can never believe anything, and I don't. And that is what keeps life interesting. अगर सब कुछ face value पे तो कुछ it's like चलो ठीक है अब तो पता है क्या है. But then it's the curious nature of us humans that that is what it is.
Exactly. So yeah, we are also like started. We have started to take a new segment in this podcast. So this will be like a rapid fire
Oh
question.
my god.
Yeah. चलेगा ना तुझे?
कोई
after that
option नहीं है कर ले.
After that we'll just wrap things up.
Sure,
and we'll end the
definitely.
podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
So rapid fire. Okay.
Hmm.
The first question: if not aviation, which career would you have chosen? And why?
Modeling.
Modeling.
For sure.
And why?
I love it. I love posing. I love photography. I don't know. There's something about it. I would be completely wrong how I was about aviation in the start. But then that is something that I think I would have chosen. If not, pilot maybe. Yes.
Okay. So second is window seat or cockpit. Where do you feel more peace?
Cockpit.
Okay.
Has to be.
Then one airport in the world you dream to land at someday.
New York.
Okay.
Yeah, but to be very honest, I am such a Bombay person. मेरे को अपने ही airport में एक बार land करना है, because I want to be like, how does it feel to land back home? That's a feeling that I would. It's a feeling.
Actually.
It's not like anything to do with the airport. Yeah.
That's a good one. What's one gym habit you can't live without, and one you secretly hate?
I hate hitting legs. I just hate it.
But being a woman, you should love it. Actually.
I know. I get that a lot. Initially, I used to love it.
Yeah.
The gym में this thing, but now I just hate it. I hate the squats and the struggle. बहुत है यार. I feel upper body is much more this thing. What I love is, I think, just like, do you want to know what I love to hit during gym, or like what exactly?
Yeah. What do you hate doing?
Hate is legs. I
yeah.
love hitting shoulders.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
But like if you were to ask about my gym routine wise,
हाँ.
then I like the fact that I wake up in the morning, make my own breakfast, and head to the gym. Like that whole thing
Yeah,
is
you're a
something.
morning person,
I
right?
am
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah,
not a
yeah.
morning person, but if it's gym, then I can
Yeah,
be.
only for the gym. Yeah.
Only for the gym. I can be. Have to be.
Like, do you do cardio and
No.
are you interested in doing cardio?
In the
or-
gym, no.
Why?
I hate it. Like the treadmill.
Yeah.
See, you can tell me to walk like 10 kilometers. Sorry. No, in the gym, I can do 10 kilometers. If I have to walk for 10 kilometers outside, I can do that. But अगर तूने मेरे को जिम में बोला कि तू आधा घंटा भी चल ले, I cannot do that. So I go for my walks in the evening, walks, run, jog, whatever. But then
That's
gym में नहीं
better.
होता
That's
मुझसे.
better.
Yeah, and the hit session and पता नहीं क्या क्या अजीब सा. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool. If you could get answers to one conspiracy theory, which one would you pick? Afterlife, pyramids, or Kailash Parbat?
Afterlife.
Okay. Okay. What's a quote or mindset you repeat to yourself before a big challenge? Like maybe it might be in aviation or anything. In just your life.
I think quote in general ऐसा कोई ये है नहीं. But then recently I'd watched a podcast of that Bads of Bollywood में कौन था that?
Bads of Bollywood, Raghav Jewel.
No, the protagonist, the main guy.
Lakshya.
Yeah. So he just said one thing that मुझे सिर्फ एक काम आता है मेहनत करना. And that is something that is stuck in my head. Ki I think because I'm also spiritual that way, ki all I have to do is just do my best, and everything else will be taken care by the Almighty. So that is all. I think that is why I don't mind the bad parts of something, or I don't mind the uncertainty. Because I know, and that is why I think I'm quite relieved also कि मैंने अपना कर लिया ना तो ठीक है, अब ठीक है. अगर नहीं हो रहा तो वो भी ठीक है. But then हो जाता है वो.
That was a good answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last question: if your life was a flight, what would you name it and what's the destination?
Oh my god, I have no idea. Final destination? I don't know. If my life was flight, whatever your question is, I think it has to be Final Destination. I think, yeah, I don't have a very sweet answer for that. I don't think I have any answer for that.
Yeah,
but
no worries.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
No worries. Yeah, it was.
कुछ सोच नहीं रहा है on the top of my head.
It was a good rapid fire. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope. I'm not getting any prize, but then just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys,
this was a good podcast.
Good podcast. Yeah, nice conversation we had.
Definitely it was.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah. And वापिस आ तू एक बार.
आते एक बार airline job लगने के बाद.
Yeah, definitely.
तब तक I think you guys will also be achieving so much more with your podcast.
Thank you so much.
Next time we'll be in that place, that one studio. That would be great.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
And like before going, anything else you want to say to our viewers?
See, if I really have to say anything aviation related, I think you should choose that field.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most smoothest. It is not for the lifestyle. तुमको नहीं मिलने वाला till the time you are not at a certain position. But it's the best. For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you like the podcast, and I hope it must be informative in some or the other way. And there are a lot more podcasts coming, which you guys have to watch. So stay tuned. And this is Nishat, your host, signing off. Bye bye.
Bye bye.